Hi everyone, my name is Emma. Welcome to Bath Garden Center, and we are going to talk about winter watering. So since you've definitely noticed that there is no snow on the ground, winter watering is going to be most extremely important. Especially if you've planted anything over the fall right now, it will not survive without some water. So make sure that you are watering midday. Those roots right now are still living. Your plants are just dormant. So make sure that you're soaking the ground, and we'll talk a bit about how to winter water in just a moment. All right, so how do you know when to start winter watering? It is obviously very, very dry on the ground already, so we want your roots to soak up as much water as they can. So midday is going to be a great time when the soil is starting to warm up, maybe in the morning as well. But we want to make sure that we're watering on these warmer days, and we're going to try to do a slow water, especially for your trees and shrubs. You really want that plant to have a chance to soak up all this water and drink as much as it can before it starts to get cold throughout the night. Especially avoiding those temps where it's going to be freezing at night. So make sure you're watching those warmer days and really paying attention to how dry your soil is. So it is not really necessary to be watering while there is snow on the ground. We're already getting that moisture from the snow, and just adding more water to it is just going to make everything cold and potentially freeze, and you don't want that for your plants or for the roots. So you really want to pay attention to these days that are mid 50s, maybe 40s, definitely up in the 60s. We've been having a lot of really nice days this winter. So those are the days that you really want to stick to winter watering. With no substantial precipitation like we've had in the past few months, you definitely want to be watering your trees and shrubs around once or twice a month. Give them a good soak around the base. We have some cooler temperatures coming up, so just make sure that you're watching out for those, because we are getting towards the end of December, early January. So there's still nice warm days that you can be winter watering, especially if we're not expecting a lot of precipitation. So since we're winter watering right now, we're not really focused on the growth of the plant, which means you don't really have to be focusing on pruning any of your plants right now during the winter. You can save your pruning for spring, because right now your plants are getting nice and insulated with all the extra, leaves that might still be on there and the twigs and everything. It's giving a good insulation to your plant and help keeping it warm. It's also providing, shelter for little animals that might be in your yard. So hold off on pruning during the winter, and go ahead and save your pruning for the spring. So if you have any more questions about winter watering, feel free to check out our blog on our website. It's got a lot of great in-depth information, and we hope to see you soon here at Bath Garden Center. Thank you. Have a great day. Once the sun has got into the sky, once you're, damn it! It's always where I talk about the sun! Give it to be a nice soaky soak. When you're not pruning, information, and super intense blog.